me and Icy used to be like do like this car hopping shit.
What, y'all used to rob cars?
Nah, like we'll just like when we're like 16, I think or 17. It's 2016, 2017. We'll like go and like check cars in neighborhoods and like that's what car hopping is. Like you go check the cars open, then you get in it and like.
Yeah, so y'all used to rob cars.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't rob the cars.
You just opened them and walked away?
I did. I used to. I mean, if the car key was in there or whatever. But whatever. And then he stopped doing it.
Young bass guy and I'm bass with the Martians. Martians.
All right, boom. It's your boy, Mars 3 times. This is the Mars Files. Let me fix this real quick.
Yiddy.
And today I'm here with a very special guest. I got Crafty Teen in the building. What's good, bro? How you doing?
Aye. Bitches, Crafty Teen, you know how the fuck we coming.
So I first heard about you through Montez's vlogs, and I wasn't even really sure what you did, but I just saw you like jump in the Everglades.
That shit was wild.
And like I feel like I'd seen like a vlog before, and there was like an alligator like right where y'all jumped.
Yo. Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. But then
same vlog, right?
What?
Same vlog?
Yeah. I think so. I don't even know if it was the same vlog or it was the one before. But I didn't even know who you were really. I just seen you with the overalls and I'm like, who is this kid? And then I guess a little bit of time passes and I find out you're a rapper. And then I also find out that you're Icy Narco's cousin. I mean, we'll get into all that, but first, like, you're from Miami, obviously, right?
Yeah.
What part of Miami?
Westchester.
Westchester. So what was it like growing up there? And what's Westchester? That's like Kendall?
Hella fucking shootouts heavy, bro, every fucking day. Nah, fucking nah, that shit was fucking chilling, bro. I was just like rebellious when I was growing up. But the neighborhood was super chilling, bro.
So it wasn't like crazy or anything?
No, it wasn't crazy. Actually, I was the craziest one in the neighborhood. My neighbors always fucking calling the cops and shit for like, I would throw parties and shit, wild ass parties. My 16th birthday was crazy as fuck.
Okay, what kind of kid were you in school?
All right, so middle school, I was a good kid, but it was mainly because I was like scared of my parents and shit. You know, hitting me and shit. Like like the consequences I would have to go through.
Yeah, what's your nationality? My bad. Before we go further.
My mom is Cuban. My dad is Cuban as well.
Okay, so you're Cuban. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm half Cuban. I'm Cuban Colombian. But yeah, so middle school you're scared of your parents, and then what? High school you're like fuck it.
I was also playing baseball.
Okay.
You know, and that was my dream at the time, to be a famous baseball player. I was like focused on that. It would be school, after that baseball, and then I'll be so tired, just knock the fuck out, whatever. And then 8th grade, it was like my first real relationship, and I guess that's what fucked me up. And like her mom was wild as hell. So, like, I started doing, like, crazy shit. I started smoking weed, too, because, like, she introduced me into that because her mom used to do it. And, yeah, and then freshman year came along, and I started wilding out, bro. I got into, like, my first fight, and I guess, like, that, like, changed me.
Okay, so what happens when you get into your first fight? I mean, do your parents beat your ass, or at that point, is it, like, too far gone?
Honestly, like, the reason why nah, not really. They would always, like, yo, if anybody fucks with you, fuck that nigga up. So that was always the play, you know. But the nigga tried me. So then after that, it came lunchtime and I saw him. They were like, nigga, let's go to the bathroom, and we ran it. And my opinion, I fucked that nigga up. You feel me? Like, so right now we don't really talk. We're not enemies or whatever the fuck. It was a while ago, but yeah, in my opinion, I fucked that nigga up. But yeah, it was fucking lit. And then after, when I got home, I was like, what the fuck happened? And I got in a fight. I got suspended.
But you didn't get like, so you did get caught in the bathroom.
Because there was some niggas showing the video of the fight. After the fight happened, everything was all good, whatever.
Yeah.
And then this guy's showing it, and there's like a whole fucking circle. Everybody's looking at it, and then the fucking security comes, tall ass motherfucker. Let me get that shit. Takes it to the fucking principal. Then she finds out who it was, and he obviously got 10 days because after the fight, he just skipped school. Because I guess he didn't want nobody to see his face.
Yeah, he didn't want to deal with it, yeah.
His nose, his fucking lip, whatever. So he skipped it, and he got 10 days. And yeah, and then after that, he just left the school, and I stayed there.
Okay, so I guess let's fast forward a little.
Freshman year.
How do you get into music?
So, me and Icy, we would growing up, I was always with him and shit. And
So you and Icy are close.
yeah, cause like his mom and my mom were really close, so we grew up like together and shit. So whatever, like we were like really close and shit. We always do everything together. And then like he starts doing music, and I was like, oh, good shit, whatever. And he just takes off, bro. Like just going, and I thought his music was good. I thought he was really good at it, but like it's like a very like it's a crazy dream, you know, to like, and for people to actually make it, it's you know, not many people do it. And then seeing him inspired me, like, damn, if like someone I was so close to like did it, like, why can't I do it? And then I made my first song and I fucked it. I was like, damn, like I really like this. And yeah.
I mean, so how long have you been making music?
I've been making music since my first song that I actually went to the studio was on June 28th, 2018. That was my first song. And it did pretty good. People started fucking with it. And then, I don't know,
I wanna play one of your songs real quick, so like the
it.
listeners can get like a
Oh, actually, wait, right before that, I'm pretty sure how you got my, you know how I got my name.
No, how did you get
No?
your name? I was gonna ask, but yeah, go ahead.
So, me and Icy used to be, like, do like this car hopping shit.
What, y'all used to rob
I
cars?
Nah, like we'll just like when we're like 16, I think, or 17. It's 2016, 2017. We'll like go and like check cars in neighborhoods, and like that's what car hopping is. Like you go check the cars open, then you get in it, and like.
Yeah, so y'all used to rob cars.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't rob the cars.
You just opened them and walked away?
I did. I used to. I mean, if the car key was in there, or whatever. But whatever. And then he stopped doing it, and then my dumbass kept doing it, and whatever. And then I got an idea. It's like, damn, what if like I steal the car, and then I go to somebody that's selling a motorcycle on the internet. I pull up with the stolen car. I tell them, oh, can I test drive it? And I'll leave the stolen car there. So then that's what I started doing. And I got caught for that eventually. And fucking, they called me the Crafty teen on the news. Like when.
No way.
Yeah. So like right now, if you search it up on Google, you put Crafty teen, and it's like the first thing that pops up, and like you see the whole like documentary on me.
So the news gave you your rap name.
Yeah.
That's wild.
that's wild as fuck. Let's play your song real quick and we'll come right back.
And we're back.
ED.
All right, so the news gives you your name. You start rapping because you and Icy Narco are cousins, and you just saw bro blow up, and you were like, "Fuck!" You're like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do this too."
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And like,
At what point does it start working? Because I feel like it's already kind of working for you, and you got like these videos on your Instagram, like you literally just like jumped into the fucking fish tank at fucking Bass Pro Shop and took a swim in it, like. That's fucking gnarly. I mean, are you consciously doing those things because you know, like, it's going to come back to your music and people are going to listen to your music because they're like, who the fuck is this kid?
Yeah. I do like doing wild things. Like, I don't know. It's just the adrenaline, like, that you get from doing those things. Like, it's just, like, it's fucking awesome. I love adrenaline, but, like, because I used to do a lot of crazy things back then, and it brought so much adrenaline to me. And now I'm just trying to, like, do it a different way, but I don't know, have fun with it, but like I also want like people to see it. Yeah.
And then like turn back to your music. But like, so what was the first thing that you did? Like, what was the first? I don't want to say like the first stunt that you pulled.
Stunt. I'd say the one when I was like running, and then I jumped to the tree. Like there was like a lake on the bottom, and there was like fucking gators. Yeah. That was definitely the first stunt, and then I saw people like just going crazy and thinking that shit was fucking crazy. I mean, honestly, that shit was fucking crazy, but to me it was just fun, and and then I kept doing it, and I think I posted like another 6 crazy videos after that, and I still got more to come.
And were you already making music at that point?
Yeah.
So you're just like sitting at home trying to figure out how to get your music popping?
Honestly, not really. Like I was just having fun, like with my friends that they were like gator hunting and shit, and my boys just like, yo, you should fucking jump to that tree. I used to do free running and shit, and I was like, bro, I got this shit. He's like, get that shit. And then I just fucking did it. I didn't actually want to land like how I landed, you know, like I landed like a fucking monkey on that bitch. Cause that shit broke, bro. It was like dead ass tree, so like I broke that shit and I landed that shit. Fucking hurt, bro.
Okay, and you said you were gator hunting with your boys. So what, y'all go gator hunting?
Fucking yeah, man.
Okay, what do you mean?
We don't really kill them, but we catch and release. just for the pictures and shit, you know.
How do you catch a gator, bro?
So the first thing you want to do is the first thing you want to do is you get a fat ass rod with a fat ass line on it, cause them niggas not play. They'll break your line, your fishing line. You know, you gotta be ready for that. So then you want to put a electric line, not electric line, a wire at the end, so they don't rip it off with their teeth. So you gotta put chicken at the end, throw it. They get it in their hand, in their mouth. You hook them, and then you just gotta get them tired. They'll just like. You gotta get them tired, and then after that, you have to have a rope. You put the loop through the rod, so then it goes straight to his head. So then he has to like wiggle around a little bit, and then once the rope gets behind his neck, then you pull him up. Cause like if you pull him up with the rod, the line will break. And then once that, you just pull him up. Then you have to close his mouth, find a way to close it. Once you do that, you gotta wrap up and just take a picture of him.
Okay, so how'd you learn how to do that? YouTube or something?
Steve Irwin, that's my man, bro. That's my motherfucking man. Yo, I love that guy, bro. I've been watching that guy since like I was 8, and I always wanted to do gator hunting, but my dad wasn't really like with it. You know, he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Those are fucking dinosaurs, man. They're gonna kill you." And I mean, there was one time I'm really close. I actually fell in, and I got really close to getting bit by one, but thankfully, you know.
What happened?
I swam out quick as fuck. Then it goes like. He was like at the end of it, but once I landed, like as soon as they see a splash, they just charge at you, and then they just pop out of nowhere too. So as soon as I landed in, I just fucking swam back up.
I mean,
they get fucking charged at me.
Doesn't that like scare you though? Like when you're jumping in the water, there's gonna be gators around, or like.
Yeah, but I feel like I'll fight them off somehow. Like if one would like when I jumped the Montez, like one would have got me, I feel like I would have just like. Because as soon as they grab you, they do the death throws to like rip your shit off. So
yeah.
I'll spin with it, and I'll find a way to get to its mouth, and I'll open it up, and I'll close it, and I'll swim back out with it. I'll swim back out with the gator. Be like, "What's up, bitch? Bitch is Crafty team." I've always wanted to do that.
That's fucking crazy. So are you and Icy Narco like working on any music?
Not right now. I don't really want to release any music with Icy Narco right now. Especially because I want like. People to hear my sound first, you know, and not be like, oh, he just dropped the music with Icy Narco. Like, they're just gonna go see it because Icy Narco's in the song, you know.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna be like, oh, you got any more with Icy Narco, like, you know.
Okay, so here's another question. So a lot of people in like the underground or whatever, like want to say like maybe Icy Narco's like an industry plant, or maybe Icy Narco's this, Icy Narco's that. Do you think that's going to affect you moving forward? Like, do you think people, since you're Icy Narco's cousin, they're going to think you're an industry plant? Because essentially, you kind of came out of nowhere, and now you're getting hella plays and you're getting hella views on your Instagram. Like, are you scared you're going to get the industry plant thing, or are you an industry plant really?
Nah, I don't really think so. I think I'm going to move differently. Like, especially since he's already gone through certain things, he can give me advice on how to move a certain way to not take the mistakes he took. And yeah.
I mean, do you think there's a stigma though, as you being Icy Narco's cousin, that people are automatically gonna think like, oh, this kid's an industry plant?
Oh, it could be, of course. There's always those people that, you know, have those negative comments.
What do you have to say to them? Like, are you an industry plant?
I'm not a motherfucking industry plant. I'm actually I'm a gator hunter, and I'm a rapper. I'm not a trapper. That's what I gotta say.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Yo, so what's your beef with Trapstar?
Ooh, that's a good one. You got me right there. Boom. So let's see where I start. So I have a friend called Abraham, and he introduced me to him because he had came to my crib and he knew them. It was a Trapstar and Slump. And then they came to my crib and we were smoking and shit. And
did you already know them? Because wasn't like Icy already cool with Trapstar and shit?
Nah, I don't think he had met him.
This is before?
This was like before Trapstar was ever. Well, he was actually working on, you know, being all Trapstar. But like at the time he had like 4,000 followers, you know. So whatever, we were smoking and they showed me their music and I was fucking with them. They're whatever, you know. They were pretty cool. I was already into it, like into the music industry. Yeah, I was like. I had a job and I was going to school, you know, doing all that. So I was just like, oh, cool, whatever. And then he also, my boy, the Abraham, like 3 days later, he introduces me to my girlfriend, Audrey, and whatever, we started talking, and then like 2 weeks later, my boy was hanging out with old Trapstar, and somehow she ended up being like with them, and they took a picture as friends, you know, like whatever, because she knew him before I ever knew him or whatever. So they took a picture, and then I think he didn't post it that day. He posted it like 6 months after, when I had asked her out when we were a thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he not just on his Instagram, he posted it on his profile picture as well. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You know, like, that's my girl. Take her off. Why the fuck do you, like, and he had a girlfriend at the time too. So like, how do you have a girlfriend and you have a picture on your profile picture and in your Instagram with my girlfriend? Like, I know at the time we weren't going out, but like now we are, you know? So I told him, and I'm like, yo, just take it off, bro. Like, I don't want, like, we gotta start problems over this shit. Just take that shit off. He's like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna take it off. And then I was like, all right, we're gonna move to the next step. And then I found out where he was at, and we actually had to, like, my boy had to tell him to slide to the car to smoke so I could actually meet up with him and talk to him. It was kind of like set him up. And then so he got to the car, and then at first I wanted to like just fuck him up and take his phone and shit, and just like delete that shit myself and give him back the phone and be like, yo, nigga, like, that's it, whatever. But then as soon as he got in the car, he turns back, he sees me, and then he just opens the door, and his girlfriend's like on my door, like I was in the back seat with a fucking knife, and I was like, fuck, whatever. So he runs, he leaves his girlfriend behind.
He ran from you. You're saying
I was still in the car.
You're sitting here saying that Trapstar ran from you. I'm just trying to clarify.
Yes. Yeah, he ran from me. And then he leaves his girlfriend behind, whatever. Then his girlfriend runs. I get out the car, and I start chasing that nigga. He gets inside. It was actually his girlfriend's grandma's house. Mm-hmm. So he runs inside the house, leaves his girlfriend behind. His girlfriend's obviously walking back. And I'm there, like, chasing this guy. He fucking walks in. And I had just gotten off a house arrest, so I was like, I don't want to fuck this up.
So wait, you just gotten off a house arrest for what? For being a crafty teen?
Crafty teen, yeah. I was on house arrest for a year. And, yeah. So I didn't want to go back to that. So... And literally anything that I do could fuck that up, like, at the time. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And then whatever, his girlfriend ends up going inside, and I'm calling this guy, like, yo, come out, bro. I just want to talk to you.
With a knife in your hand?
No, I didn't have a knife. No, his girlfriend had the knife.
Okay.
Yeah. So, whatever, I'm calling, come out. And I'm, like, outside his grandma's house, and his girl's inside, whatever. Then he comes out with his grandma, with his girl's grandma. And he's like, what's up, bro? What do you want to talk about? Like, you can talk to me from here. I'm like, bro, I just want to talk to you, like, face to face, like, just us. You feel me? And then he's like, nah, bro, the cops already on their way, bro. We can have this talk with them right here, but I don't have nothing to talk to you about. I'm like, all right, bro, all right. So then I ended up just leaving because, for me, I wasn't trying to get...
So you're saying Trapstar called the cops on you after he ran from you? I'm just trying to
and
understand what's going on.
That's why ever since I haven't fucked with him. He's a really bad person, shitty ass person. A lot of people in Florida that used to fuck with him super tight, you know, they don't fuck with him anymore because of the type of person he is, you know. But yeah, I never really had anything against him until he did that fuck nigga move.
Okay, so how did you and Montez meet? It's all around the same time.
Okay, so bro, it was, honestly, it's been happening really fast, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Before I ever started, like, building my Instagram and, like, my fan base, I would always see, like, Montez videos where, like, X and shit, and I'll be like, damn, hopefully one day I get on an interview with him or, like, I get to meet him and shit, because I thought he was pretty cool, you know? And so...
Don't Montez and Icy have beef?
I don't even know. I don't think so. I mean,
Or is that Montez and Trap?
Montez and Trap, they got beef. But they were really close. I think Montez was part of 1% too.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so... Yeah, and then whatever, I get to shoot my music video, my first music video, the Bitch Don't Fear Me. I still haven't dropped it. It's just crazy.
Who'd you shoot that with?
I shot it with 50
CC?
visuals.
Okay.
Yeah, I shot it with him. And then my manager, he's my manager now, but back then he wasn't. He was actually 50's manager. He had the camera, so whatever, 50 shot it.
Shout out Jose.
Yeah. Shout out to the manager. And then... 50 had mentioned it, I guess, or I don't even know. Oh no, I think 50 posted on his Instagram like a video of a behind the scenes And then I guess Montez saw it, and then yeah, he started knowing who I was. And then I had a show, that was the first time I ever met Montez. I had a show, and then that's where we clicked up, and then we just started messaging each other. And then he was interested in the gator hunting thing, you know. And I was like, yo, let's get a vlog going on, man. This shit lit. Now yeah, and we just started doing that.
Cool. So I mean, I guess what's the plan for you moving forward?
The plan, so my next plan is I want to drop my music video before. Actually, no, I'm actually gonna drop another song, and then I'm gonna drop my music video for "Bitch Don't Fear Me." I've been trying to get it on Elevator, but it's been a hassle. But you know. Do you think
it's been a hassle because you're Icy Narco's cousin, and people in at least in the underground like look at Icy Narco like kind of funny? Because even I've gotten like for the interview with me and Icy, like I've gotten flack from it. Just like, oh, why the fuck would you interview him? You know what I mean? Yeah. Do you think that that's slowing you down?
Nah, not really. I don't really think so. At all.
So what do you think it is?
What do you mean?
Like why do you think it's hard? You're having a hard time getting your video on Elevator?
I guess I haven't really like met the people close, you know, to like Elevator, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And I don't really like asking for like handouts from anyone. Like, oh, can you please, like, you know?
Yeah.
So I've just been like trying to meet people and find a way or a good channel to post it on YouTube where it has a good audience, you know, rather than just creating my own YouTube channel and posting it there.
Yeah.
You know. So I've just been giving it time, patience.
Word. How do you deal with the hate? Because I mean, I'm sure like even with your like jumping in the Bass Pro Shop shit, like I didn't really go through the comments, but I'm sure there's like a comment on there like, oh, this kid's an asshole or something like that. Do you pay attention to that at all?
Honestly, I haven't even been reading the comments, but most of the comments are positive. It's like people laughing and shit. And when I do a skit, I try not to make people's job harder. Maybe the Bass Pro one, I probably
somebody had to clean that up.
Somebody had to clean the floor, but I've seen crazier stuff. And I'm pretty sure cleaning a water spill isn't as tough as like having to pick up all the Doritos bag in the gasoline stations, or like, you know, all these crazy things people be doing, but making other people's job harder just to get some clout off of that.
I feel you. So you kind of see it as like you're not really hurting anybody.
I'm not trying to hurt anybody, you know. And I don't think I did hurt anybody in that Bass Pro video, but I know that shit was funny.
No, yeah, that shit's
wild, man.
That shit's funny, and I've like always thought like I wonder like what would happen if somebody jumped in there and then you did it like. That shit's fucking hilarious.
You've been there?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's fucking lit, bro. Yeah. I always thought about it too. Like, damn, like, fuck, what if I ever jumped in here? And then that day, just my boy was, thank God my boy was there, bro. He was like hyping me up, like, get that shit, bro, do it, man. I was there like, damn, I don't know if I should do this. Like, it's pretty crazy. And then right when I was about to do it, there's a fucking cop there, and we're like, fuck. And we're like, nah, fuck this shit, bro. This shit not even worth it. And then my boy's like, yo, chill, bro. This nigga's gonna buy his glasses and get the fuck out of here. So we waited there like 30 minutes watching that motherfucker, and he got his glasses, left, and I was like, bitch, it's Crafty teen, and today I'm going swimming. Got in that bitch.
Do you ever think the antics are gonna like overpower the music?
Who?
Like you ever think like the things that you do, like the little skits you do and stuff, is gonna like be bigger than the music? You know what I'm saying?
No,
like, no,
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. It's just like a way for people to discover me and discover my music, and also just see like the kind of person I am, like fun person I am, you know?
Yeah, no, definitely. So, I mean, going back to your plans for the future, you said you're going to try to get the video on Elevator. What else? You got a project or something coming?
Well,
just dropping singles?
I'm actually like just dropping singles right now. The only project that I have to release right now is the Bitch Don't Fear Me, but as soon as I touch down in Miami, I'm going to start shooting a music video for a song that I have unreleased. So it's just gonna be fucking lit, bro. I'm gonna get a lot of girls in there, maybe some yachts, big house, some nice cars.
The standard rap music video.
What? I literally just said everything. The girls, the yacht, the fucking house, and the cars. Now we'll probably switch it up, but yeah.
No, but I feel it. I mean, people want to see that, to be real.
Yeah, but I for sure might switch it up, like something crazier. Like my first music video is like you don't see none of that, like none of this like basic music video shit that you usually see from every rapper, like the cars, the house, you know, all this shit.
Yeah.
But the song that I have unreleased, it goes with it, you know, but Yeah.
So like maybe like a month or two ago, Little Pump was saying that there's like a bunch of clones of him. Do you feel like he was maybe talking about you in a sense?
Could be. A lot of people do say I look like Lil Pump, but honestly, they just don't know I'm Crafty Teen, and it's hard not to look like him, cause he's dyed his hair every color possible, and
He has dreads and he's from Miami. I do feel though that like kind of like Little Pump did influence like
hella people.
Yeah,
Sure.
like for sure. Like I mean, I don't know. Nobody was doing that shit really until Pump did it, and then
like the crazy shit he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't see myself as a Lil Pump follower. I don't really look at his shit that much, but I do think he's a cool ass person. He's made it a long way.
Yeah.
You know.
And I mean, I think maybe just indirectly that you've been influenced by him just because like there is a certain blueprint that Little Pump has that like is easy to follow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like the crazy videos gets you attraction, and you post your music. Your music automatically has attraction because your videos are already crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah. I
Definitely.
guess you could say that, but no.
You got any advice for anybody coming up trying to make music or anything?
Advice for anyone. Don't try to look like Lil Pump. Be yourself. Bitches Crafty Teen, you dig?
Is this Channel 7 song? Does it have like a sample of the news saying the thing?
Channel 7, yes it does.
I want to hear that real quick. We'll come right back.
That's like the beginning.
That's crazy. That's crazy that they had you on the news like that.
Yeah, bro, shit was out. And actually, when I was like in jail,
how long were you in jail for?
I was in jail for 3 months.
Jesus.
Fucking sucked, bro. Shit was like hell. Shit was hell, bro. The like second week prior to me getting arrested, which was on September 28th, when I got arrested. I was like in my cell, and then there was people in the downstairs area. I don't know what it's called, and then they're like, "Oh, isn't that kid up there that was up there?" And then like my cellmate, he's like, "Yo, what the fuck? You're on the news." And I went down there and I was like, "What?" And then like the Cubans are like, "Oh, yeah, I said it too, man. I said it too." I was like, "Yeah, man. You know how the fuck we coming?" And my mom called me. She's like, "Bro, you're on the news." And then like my whole family found out about that shit. Fucking, it was on Channel 7. I think that was the English one, and then it was on Channel 10. It was the Spanish one.
So you got caught. Basically, you got caught. You stole a car, and then you tried to steal a bike.
Yeah, but I got caught for like I got like 9 Grand Theft Autos, which was like 9 different stolen like vehicles and shit. It was that they actually raided my crib, and that's where they caught me. Like after I had done it multiple times.
How'd they catch you then? You had keys at your house or something?
How did they catch me? No, I had the two stolen motorcycles on the outside of my house.
Oh.
I had an ATV in the garage, and I think I had like 2 other ones in the garage too with the ATV. And all those bikes were stolen. So they raided my crib, and they found that shit, and they were asking for the papers, and we didn't have shit. So
obviously
the way that they caught me, that they found out I was doing this shit, because I was fucking with some girl I used to work with.
She snitched on you?
Yeah, I was talking to her. Not really. Yeah, I was talking to her for like 2 months while I was doing this shit. Like, she would always get on the stolen bikes with me and shit. And you know, it was kind of obvious, like, how the fuck you getting all these fucking bikes? And then whatever. So we go on a date with a friend and one of my friends, and then I eventually end up hooking up with her best friend. Not that day, but like
another day.
Yeah. So she found out, and then she already knew what I was doing, and she snitched me out.
Damn.
It's a white girl.
Damn.
Don't fuck white girls, guys.
Life's rough.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I mean, do you have anything else you want to say, though? Like, honestly, I want you to give advice to a kid right now who's stealing a bunch of shit. Do you still steal?
Hell nah. Actually, once I took shrooms, my friend Eric introduced me to the psychedelic world, which I thank him so much for that. It really opened my eyes. Stealing is definitely not the play. It's basically like you're finessing the future. Like, you're not supposed to have that money at that certain time, and it's for a reason that you don't have that money. You're not supposed to have it. So once you take something, you're like finessing the future, and then the future ends up finessing you in the long run. And you shouldn't really give money worth. It's really not worth anything. It's just paper. And it's, yeah, pretty much it. Shouldn't be stealing.
For sure. You got any shout outs or anything?
Shout out to Icy Narco. Shout out to my manager. Shout out to Mars.
I just want to say, I think a lot of people are going to be upset with me because I think a lot of people hit me up for interviews and I did an interview with you and people are going to be so mad about
Like,
it.
what the fuck are you doing, Mars?
I honestly, though, I really like what made me decide is you jumping into that fucking pool at Bass Pro Shop is what made me listen to your music.
Yo.
And I was like, okay, I get it. It's cool. It's cool. I get it. I
This
get it.
motherfucker's on the come up.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I could already tell people are going to be so upset. Because people, bro, people are in my DMs all the time like, yo, can I get an interview? Can I get an interview? And I'm like, nah, man. Like when people care, I'll interview you. And then they're like, dog, you interview all these fucking people and their music sucks. I'm like, that's debatable. You know?
Yeah.
That's debatable.
A year from now, you're gonna be like, thank God we did this.
Definitely, definitely. Well, I hope you the best, man. I really do. And
Thank you, bro.
I hope you don't have to go through the same shit your cousin did because I feel like your cousin was like really taking some shit to heart.
Hell yeah.
And it's not really fair. And everybody has an opinion. Like, what's the saying? Everybody's opinion's like an asshole or something.
I don't even know what it is.
It's like everybody's opinion is like an asshole. It's theirs and it stinks or something like that.
It's theirs and it stinks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody's always gonna have opinions and ways to judge you. You know, you just always gotta find I don't know. But I don't really pay attention to nobody judging me on how I look. You know, it's just me, and I love the life I live, and I'm gonna live the life I love.
Definitely, bro. Well, thank you for coming. We're gonna end this on Crafty Teen Fear Me.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we wrap it?
Bitches Crafty Teen, and I'm up next.
Kirum.
You dig?